So now we're going to start building things inside Jestor, and we're going to start with our information, with our databases. Therefore, we're going to start with tables. So the first thing that we have to think about is what tables do we need for this process. And in this case, we're going to use two tables. The first one is going to be for requests. This table is going to store all the information for the request. So for example, it's going to have a title, a description, a stage for the request, if it's a new request, if it's approved, if it's denied, and for example, a files field to hold receipts. So this is the first table that we're going to use. And the second table that we're going to use is category. And we're going to use a separate table because we want each category to have a specific behavior. For example, each one is going to have a maximum amount for reimbursement, and each one is going to have a specific approver for that type of request. So let's start by building the tables, and the first thing that I'm going to do is activate builder mode. This will allow me to create things inside Jestor, and all I have to do now is click on this plus icon here on the upper right side and click on new blank table. So this is going to create a new table, a new database for me. Each table that is created has some fields already in it. You're going to see here, it always has a title and some automatic fields which are created by, created at, updated by, and updated at, which are basically automatic fields that populate with whoever created the record, when it was created, and so on. So you can see here that the table is already created, and one thing that you can do is, first of all, always give it a name so you can search for it later. So this one is for requests. And now I'm going to also customize it further by giving it a color and an icon. So for example, I've just closed it. So if you click on here, you can give it a color and an icon or an emoji. People usually prefer emojis. So for requests, I'm going to use this one, this paper with a pencil, and there you go, save, there you go. So already created. Now I'm going to create the categories table. So once again, click on the plus icon, new blank table, and there you go. I'm going to give it an icon and a color. Color is going to be black. For categories, I'm going to search for a folder. There you go, and name it. There you go. So now we already have the databases, and the next step is to create the fields to store the information.